in our effort, we are not really wasting our time being here today because we will learn more about Youth Leadership Program from our speaker, our very own distinguished Toastmaster, Asha. But before that, let me first tell you about our speaker today. Our speaker is a Toastmaster, or she has been a Toastmaster since 2017. She's a member of BKS Toastmasters, Bahrain HR Professional Toastmasters Club, as well as Bahrain Medical Fraternity Toastmasters Club. She has served various leadership roles in the club and currently the Youth Leadership Program Coordinator of District 20. She had conducted youth leadership program for clubs, associations, and institutions. So I'm sure every one of us would be learning more from our distinguished Toastmaster. Let us give and welcome her with all our attention, distinguished Toastmaster Asha Rani. Welcome, distinguished Toastmaster Asha, for our session number 1.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Cheryl, for that warm welcome. Let me recognize all the leaders present here. Region 11 International Director, distinguished Toastmaster Ali Shabas Ali. District 20 Director, distinguished Toastmaster Khalid Abdullah. Program Quality Director, distinguished Toastmaster Mona. Club Growth Director, Toastmaster Yasser. All leaders and my dear Toastmasters, good evening to all. Are you all ready to learn about YLP, Youth Leadership Program? Right? Yes, let me first share my screen. Dear all, so here we go. From the speeches and all, I understood that there are a lot of experienced YLP coordinators here amongst us, but still there'll be some takeaway after this presentation. So let's begin. Today's objective is to cover what is Youth Leadership Program, how to start a Youth Leadership Program, how to find participants, and what are the benefits you get as a member, and also what are the benefits your club will get when you do a Youth Leadership Program. What are the benefits for the participants and basics of the YLP program. That's what we are going to learn today. So what is Youth Leadership Program? Youth Leadership Program is a workshop designed for young people below 18 years of age. And one more thing I would like to remind you, if you have any question, please put it in the chat so that we can address it towards the end of this presentation. Continuing, and what is the benefit of this Youth Leadership Program? Youth Leadership Program is same like a Toastmasters program, but short one, and it will help these young people to develop their communication skill and also leadership skills, and thereby increase their self-confidence. And how to start a Youth Leadership Program? Your club can decide that, okay, we are going to start a Youth Leadership Program, and then they can be the sponsor, and the club president appoints or finds a coordinator for this YLP program, and the coordinator should be a Toastmaster in good standing, of course, and the coordinator can definitely have some assistant coordinator to help them. So that is the first procedure. Then how to find participants? You can approach local clubs, associations, religious groups, schools, institutions, and community in a whole, and you can advertise in social media so that you get registrations. These are the simple ways to find participants for your YLP program. And what are the benefits you get when you do a YLP program? YLP program is one of the criteria you need to get DTM. One of the means either you should do YLP, Speechcraft, or you should be a club sponsor. So This is one amongst it, and this is one of the easiest one, I must say. And provides opportunity for future membership. How? Because these participants are below 18, and when they are 18, you can invite them to your clubs, thereby increase your membership of your club. And this gives the club members a chance to develop their communication and leadership skills. When you teach someone, you develop or you learn. That's the way you grow. Then it's giving back to the society. We have been joined Toastmasters, and we have been learning, we have been growing. So this is a time for us to give it back to the society and make a difference in the life of that child or that participant. And what are the benefits for club and members? By coordinating YLP, the club and the coordinators promote Toastmasters in the community. People come to know what Toastmasters is. More and more people come to know about Toastmasters, they'll join Toastmasters. So that is a benefit. Benefits for participants. Of course, like us Toastmasters, when they join YLP, they will develop communication and also leadership skills. And they overcome their nervousness and to speak before an audience. Okay, when I joined, I had so much fear, but I am still working. But I have improved. That's what I feel. I've improved. So these kids also, during a short period of time, with our guidance, they'll also improve and gain confidence. And they'll organize and present their ideas logically and convincingly. And they also learn to listen to others' ideas. They participate and lead in group discussions or meetings. They offer advice and help to others. That is, to other participants, they give advice to improve, how to improve their speaking and leadership skills. Basics of YLP program. It is designed to develop communication and leadership skills to kids, to young people below the age of 18 years. And it consists of 8 sessions, which is of 2 hours each. 2 hours, if you have more participants, that is, if you have 25 participants, 2 hours is not enough. Maybe it will extend to 2.5 hours, but it depends. So it is basically, it's 8 sessions of 2 hours each. And after these 8 sessions, there's a grand finale showcasing the skills of these participants. That is the best part of it. And another thing is the students run the meeting. That is, the participants will be running the meetings. The coordinators provide training and guidance. Now, is it free? Well, no, there is some money involved. Cost of venue. If the venue is free, that is free of cost. Okay, but if you need a venue, there is the cost of venue. Then of course you need to buy the YLP kit from the TI website. And one YLP kit consists of 1 coordinator's guide, 5 workbooks for the participants, 5 completion certificates for the participants, and 1 coordinator's certificates. In this coordinator's guide, there is step-by-step and very explanatory thing what a coordinator must do. And in the participants guide, everything is very well said. So this is a must. And if you need stationery, like if you're providing some paper, some pen, something like that, of course, you can avoid all those things. But if you need, you can do that also, cost of stationery. And there'll be a break. These kids need a break in between. So we need to give them some refreshments. And for each meeting, there will be good speaker, good evaluator, and good table topic speaker. We need to give them ribbons. That will be a motivation for them. So we need to give them that. Then towards the grand finale, during the grand finale, we need to give them trophies. So that is a cost regarding those things. And how will we get this money? We can charge from the participants a reasonable fees to cover this cost. So that is regarding the budget. Then what happens during this 8th session? What should we do? Everything is in the guide, but just in a simple way, I'll just explain this. In the first session, we'll tell them what this youth, we'll give a presentation on what this youth leadership program is. And we'll make the atmosphere friendly and supportive. How? We'll tell them to interview each other and to introduce each other, so that we can notice what the present speaking skill of these kids, so that we will watch them grow and how they have developed towards the end of the program. Next thing is the introduction of chairmanship, the principles of chairmanship. We explained them. the chairman, the role of the chairman, etc. And we will have an election. That is a beautiful thing, beautiful part of the first meeting. That is, we will have nominees from the participants, and we will conduct an election. And these kids are so excited, and they come up for roles. The roles are president, VP education, secretary, and sergeant at arms. This is really fun, and we select all these 4 role players. For the next meeting onwards, the president will be opening the meeting, and they'll be conducting the meeting. So beautiful to watch this. On the second session, we will introduce them to public speaking and familiarize the participants with the purpose of and principles of evaluation. How we do that? We can play international speeches by the international champions, or we can invite some gaveliers to give some demo speeches and also demo evaluations. Everything will develop the self-confidence of these participants, and also it will help them to develop their speaking skills. In the third session, impromptu speaking. I am always scared of that, and we will introduce them to impromptu speaking. And on that day onwards, we will have speeches and evaluation from these participants. Then fourth session, we will discuss on speech organizer, how to organize a speech. And there'll be, again, there'll be speeches from the kids, evaluation, and also table topics. And on the fourth session, we will have another election, and we'll select another set of leaders, 4 leaders, that is president, VP education, secretary, and sergeant at arms for the next 4 meetings. Okay, fifth session, active listening. We will have a training on active listening, and the kids will be conducting the meeting. So we are just spectators. We will be guiding them and giving them guidance. That's it. It's really an easy job. Then in the sixth session, it is discussion on gestures in speaking. You can invite some good speakers and have demo speeches so that they'll understand how to use gestures while speaking. And in seventh session, it is voice variety, vocal variety, and vocabulary. The importance of vocal variety and vocabulary will be discussed. And again, there will be speeches by the participant, and evaluation and table topics. Eighth session is the final session, and on that session, we will be planning the special event where these participants will be showcasing their skills before their parents, their family, their friends, relatives, and whoever is invited can come and see the program. Grand finale is the special event. Now, this is the 10 steps. Just remember this, okay? 10 steps. 1, the club decides that, okay, we are going to conduct YLP. They are selecting a coordinator. Then second thing, choose a date and time that is convenient to the coordinators and the participants. Third, find a venue. Set a start date. 4th point. 5th one, order YLP kits from the TI website. 6, find experienced Toastmasters to conduct training during these sessions. Then advertise, the spelling is wrong. 7th one is advertise, and 8th one is start registration. 9th one, inform the District 20 YLP coordinator the details so that they will have the details of your YLP program. And start the program. So simple, right? The 10 steps and you are there. Useful resources. Where can you find all these resources? Everything is in the TI website. Here you can take a picture of this TI website. Go to Education YLP Leadership Program. You will get all the information. The workbook and all is there. You can click there, download it, and buy it. This is it. All the very best to each and every leaders who are planning to be YLP coordinators, and hope that this year we are going to have many YLP workshops. With that, we have come to, I hope all of you understood what I said, because I had only 10 minutes, lot of information. You need to concentrate a lot, then only you'll get, you'll understand and you can ask questions. If you have any questions, please put it in the chat box. Now, this is all theory. Theory and practical is a bit different. There are people who have done lot of YLP sessions, YLP workshops, and very experienced. And those people are here as panelists for the next session matters. We have got 3 panelists, very experienced YLP coordinators. Let me introduce them one by one. Panelist number 1 is Distinguished Toastmaster Ahmed Rizvi. Is he here? Okay. Yes, Distinguished Toastmaster Ahmed Rizvi, a servant leader sailing through 26 years of Toastmasters journey, having held many club, area, division, and district leadership roles, currently the chairman of Barin Gable Club Council. And when I thought of YLP, I could not think of any other name, only DTM Rizvi. Please welcome DTM Rizvi. Next is Toastmaster Fatima Hussain. Fatima Hussain, are you there? Fatima Hussain.
She is there.
Okay. Member of BAPCO Toastmasters Club, have been a Toastmaster since 2016, and has served in various ExCom roles since then. Currently, she's currently the VP Education of BAPCO Toastmasters Club. Served as a coordinator for YLP in BAPCO for many number of years. Thank you for joining. Third panelist is Toastmaster Mohammad Bikaruddin, currently the Area 37 Director, President of Barin IT Professionals Toastmasters Club, VP of ACME Toastmasters Club. Please welcome the 3 panelists, very experienced YLP coordinators. Can we have them spotlighted, please? Starting with our first panelist, Distinguished Toastmaster Rizvi. Okay, sir, what was your experience conducting a YLP workshop? How did it benefit you as a Toastmaster?
Thank you so much. The presenter, Toastmaster Asharani, DTM Asharani, Distinguished Toastmaster Ali Shabas Ali, the Regional International Director, and Distinguished Toastmaster Khair Abdullah, the District 20 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Mona Akab, District 20 Program Quality Director, and Distinguished Toastmaster Yasser Al-Khashar, District 20 Club Group Director, and respected panelists as well as the participants in this webinar. Good evening to you all. I think my time already 2 minutes gone. But nevertheless, my experience in YLP started in 2003 when Distinguished Toastmaster Philip Gimello introduced the Youth Leadership Program in Indian Club for the youngsters from the Indian Club Toastmasters. And that was my first witnessing in YLP. And that triggered the idea of conducting YLPs in Sri Lanka Club Symposium Toastmasters for the Sri Lankan national children, which lasted for 3 years continuously, and I was not only the coordinator, I was part of the YLP. YLP was a tremendous turn point for me as a Toastmaster. More than the Toastmasters experience, the YLP gave me more motivation and more ideas and more confidence so that I will be able to gain my personality development watching those youngsters from their performance, from their way of conducting a program or meeting. This has helped me to polish my language and to bring my attitude towards Toastmasters and other individuals, how to respect youngsters and how to gain respect from the youngsters. And this has helped me to become a very good human being in conducting the YLP. Because the youngsters, when the evaluation sessions goes on, even they evaluate my performance in presentations or whatever the guidance he gave in my language, etc. And that made me to improve to a greater extent, I would say. And YLP is one of the aspects that we should inculcate in each and every youngster, because that helps to gain their best confidence. Yes, over to you, respected presenter.
Dr. Aisha, you are muted.
Muted.
My God, I have been talking. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Rizvi. Toastmaster Fatima, do you agree with what distinguished Toastmaster Rizvi said just now?
Thank you very much, DTM Asha. I do agree. I'm actually supposed to be speaking in Arabic, so I will be doing that in a very short while. So yeah, regarding my experience بالنسبة حق مشاركتي ككوردينيتر في برنامج القيادة الشبابية. طبعا باكو توستماسترز كلوب كان يقدم هاي البرنامج، وحاليا بعد يقدم هاي البرنامج for the past more than 10 years، يعني أكثر من 10 سنوات الكلاب يقدم هاي البرنامج حق أبناء الموظفين. سنة بعد سنة، صيف كل صيف، بالأحرى بعض أهالي الطلبة يسألونا قبل كم شهر متى راح يكون برنامج، عشان يخططون إجازاتهم، متى الطالب يكون في البحرين عشان يجي ويانا، متى في البحرين حق السفر. فالبرنامج استقطب العديد من الطلبة. أول ما بدينا تقريبا كان عندنا يمكن أكثر 20-30 طالب. حاليا تقريبا عندنا أكثر من 60 طالب مسجل في هاي السنة. يوم كنا على زوم during COVID كان عندنا أكثر من 90 طالب، وكنا نقدم هاي البرنامج بعد حق أبناء الموظفين. الحين تقدرون تسألون شلون تقدرون تقدمون هاي البرنامج حق 90 طالب. On Zoom, the way we did it is that we had a big session, the main session. كل الطلبة يكونون حاضرين في أول نص، تقريبا في أول ساعة. هني نقدر نقدم لهم البرامج التعليمية مثل educational programs اللي حددوها Toastmasters، مثلا عن شلون نقدر نتكلم بطلاقة، شلون نقدر نستخدم الهاند gestures، voice modulation. هاي كلها يكون في أول ساعة. والساعة الثانية الطلبة ينقسمون إلى مجموعاتهم المعينة اللي إحنا نحددها بداية البرنامج، وهناك يقدرون يسوون الميتينج مالهم. عندهم MC تايمر secretary. في أول meeting راح نعين من البريزيدنت، من vice president، من secretary. And it's a beautiful thing to see, as DTM Asha said. حاليا عندنا تقريبا 60 طالب. هال 60 طالب طريقة تقسيمنا إليهم بحيث إنه يكون مجموعة منهم اللي سووا YLP من قبل، فيكون عندهم خبرة، يعرفون شنو الMC يقدر يسوي. already عندهم مهارات الكلام، already متعودين على الستيج، فنخليهم في قسم بروحهم ونعطيهم أشياء أزيد more professional let's say. والأقسام الثانية، الجروبات الثانية نقسمهم على حسب العمر، وفي سنوات سابقة قسمناهم على حسب مستواهم. يعني في أول سيشن شفنا شلون كانوا يتكلمون، قسمناهم على المستويات. الكوردينيترز الحمد لله أعضاء نادينا جدا متحمسين، بحيث أن كل سنة يجون يتعاونون يكونون ويانا، وكل طالب يقدر يحصل المنتورشيب، يقدر يحصل الإيفالويشن اللي يحتاجه عشان يتطور. وشفنا طلبة واجد يجون سنة بعد سنة، يعني بعضهم قاعد نشوفهم يكبرون، كانوا أقصر مني الحين بعضهم صاروا أطول مني. فنقدر نشوف مهاراتهم شلون قاعد تتطور سنة بعد سنة. Back to you, DTM Asha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Fatima. I didn't understand many parts, but I could feel that excitement in your voice. So the experience is great. That's what I understood. Now moving on to our third panelist, Toastmaster Vikaruddin. To start a program, it's not that easy, as we say in the presentation. There will be challenges. So I would like to know, what are the challenges you faced to start and also during the YLP workshop? Can you please explain?
Thank you so much, DTM Asha Rani, for giving this opportunity to be part of this first webinar in presence of our district leaders. And I my inspirational leader, DTM Ahmed Rizvi. Whatever required anything in the Toastmasters, I'm approaching with him. Even the challenges also I am sharing with him, he is giving in a simple solution. So now during the YLP, I have lots of challenges, especially when the last year we conducted online YLP. For me, is a challenge. The first one, we have too many registration. As per advice from our DTM Ahmed Rizvi, we have to conduct only 20, and we got more than 20. And that is the first challenge. And how to overcome that challenge? We have my colleague, Toastmaster Tawfiq. He is the key for me. I said not to worry, and we make the brainstorm. We have take full benefit of the Zoom, especially we can make out the breakout room. So we divided the students equally. That is the first challenge we overcome on that. Another challenge, especially now in the current situation, most of the students, while they are not doing anything in the holiday, now the vacation time. So in this time, arranging a bit difficult, while they seeing their academic year, like their exams, their personal goals, overcome to that, that is a challenge. But for this overcome, who is actually required youth leadership program? Person should be passionate. I have seen the parents, they know the value of youth leadership program to generate them in their leadership or communication. I will give you one example. One of the father, he told me, my son is having a challenge. He cannot come and speaking in front of the audience. After attending this program, he take me aside. He's saying, brother, you made my son a brilliant, because now not only he is shying, now he's going anywhere required for him to be as a master of ceremonies. So these are the some of the challenges, and most of the challenges what I have to overcome, as you have made a good presentation which clearly mentioned, inform the district leader or the coordinator, which is the key, and you can arrange and give for us like required any session specialist during that time. It will be much beneficial. Even the club leadership or the club members also, they are more capable. If you can get more specialized who's having already experience with that, it will be much easier and they can facilitate. At the end, what I felt, we need to give as much as we can to the young adults. They are tomorrow leaders. So with that, I will conclude my session, not the session, the topic which you have shared with me, and thank you so much. And we have lots of challenges, and for that we have the district leaders, especially our brother Yasser Ghashar, and you are there to help us to make more success program for the youth leadership program. Even the DTM Ahmed Rizvi and all the leaders who are in the district 20. That's it, and back to you, DTM Asharan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikaruddin. I remember a few days before you called me and asked, you are the YLP coordinator, right? Yeah, I said, yes, I need a help. I asked, what? I need YLP participants. I was like, my God. I said, oh, any guidance from me, you will get, but participants, maybe you would have to find. That's it. So another thing, I would like to ask Distinguished Toastmaster to speak one more question, sir. What is next after YLP? What happens to the kids after YLP?
Wow, this is a very good question for me, actually, because that YLP which I started in 2003, end of 2003, never stopped in my experience. Now, since that 2003 December 2003, the very first YLP I conducted for the Sri Lankan children has triggered to that extent that I am conducting the Gavel Club for Sri Lankan club children, parents' children, and this has been going on for the last 16 years now, and now we are in the 16th year of Sri Lankan Orators Gavel Club. Believe me or not a single Thursday I have been away from this Gavel Club for the 16 long years. Every Thursday I have been with this Gavel Club for the last 16 years, 16th year now I am going on, and this has given me a tremendous opportunity to learn every day. Every Thursday I learn something, and if I can show anyone who want to witness this Gavel Club's performance online now, I don't think you will even believe how these YLP participants have developed their skills. That is what has happened to my experience in YLP. Over to you, DTM Asha.
Thank you so much. I could not stop asking you that question because we want to hear from you that point. And there are other success stories as well. Toastmaster Rinosh of St. Paul's Toastmasters Club, he also did a YLP session, and later on they started a Gavels Club. So there are a lot of success stories, not this long, 16 years of that is not something that is common. So that's it. Our time has come up. Like it's red now. Let's wind up our session. Thank you so much, all the panelists, DTM Rizvi, Toastmaster Fatima, Toastmaster Vikaruddin for participating in this panel discussion. Thank you so much. And with that, we have come to the end of this YLP presentation. Any guidance regarding YLP, please contact me, and I'll definitely guide you if you need any. Yes.
Dr. Asha, there's a question. I think there's a question from DTM Murli.
Okay.
Perhaps we can entertain one question.
Okay. Can we change the participants? Toastmaster Murli, can we change the participants? Means change. Due to what reason?
Charge.
Oh, charge. Oh, yeah. Definitely, we need to charge them a reasonable rate. Otherwise, club will have to pay. If the club is rich enough, of course. Otherwise, definitely a small amount we can charge from the participants. Then I was given to understand that club has to be sponsored and nothing can be charged to the YLP participants. No, you can charge a reasonable rate from the party. Reasonable, that is what we all say, reasonable. Can we start YLP in other languages? As of now, I only know it is in English. We'll ask our experienced distinguished Toastmasters, is it available in other languages?
Yes, we did start in Arabic also. Two Gavel, unfortunately, they didn't continue for some time, but still we are in the process. Now, this term we are vigorously trying to progress with Arabic Gavel clubs. Very seriously, we are going to start on the Arabic Gavel clubs now. Yes.
Okay. Hope Toastmaster Murali, your questions are answered. Okay, that's it. And thank you so much, everyone.
Khalid Jalal also, he have.
Okay.
We need from his experience, the brother IB CGD.
Yes. I don't have a question, just to add to the earlier question. You can do the YLP in any language. There is no restriction.
Okay.
The material may not be available in the respective language, but you can always conduct it in any language.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, immediate past CGD, for that help. I didn't know that. Thank you. That's a piece of information we all get tonight. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this YLP. Please, if you need any guidance, I am there to support you. And over to you, MC. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Asha Rani, distinguished Toastmaster. Asha, it was really a pleasure to